Today, we're talking about how something is done. So it's どうやって in any verb phrase. Let's go ahead and look at how the position of どうやって comes in the sentence.
どうやって家に帰りますか？どうやって家に帰りますか？
So we're asking simply, どうやって means how, in what way. How do you return home? How do you go home? This could be 電車で帰ります. I go home by train. It could be 歩いて帰ります. I walk home. Or you could give more detail. First I ride the train, then I ride the bus. Now we've got this one.
このパスタはどうやって作りましたか？
I want you to imagine you were eating pasta at your friend's house and oh my God, it was so delicious. You're like, oh my God.
このパスタはどうやって作りましたか？
How did you make this pasta? Now, you can see here that どうやって comes right before the verb instead of the entire verb phrase, and that is completely acceptable. Moving on.
10キロ痩せたの？どうやって？
You have a friend. They were fairly robust, and now they have lost 10 kilograms.
10キロ痩せたの？どうやって？
You lost 10 kilograms? How? Now, it can be used alone. どうやって? You can just ask it alone. Now that we know how to ask the question, let's see how we answer. We have こうやって,
こうやって。
like this. In this way. It's relational to me right now. I'm actually demonstrating it. So for example, I can do this stupid thing. Okay, let me show you. If you're wearing headphones, I'm warning you. Ready? I'm going to blow my nose. Now you might go like, how did you do that? どうやってしたの? How did you do that? どうやって音を出したの? How did you make that sound? I would say, こうやって in this way. まず、ティッシュを口に入れる。こうやって、like this. その後は吹きます。And then after that, you blow. Okay, now we've got this one.
そうやって。
Like that, or in that way. Okay, now we're talking about what someone else is doing. Something that we're looking at.
ああやって。
Like that, but further away. Much more distant, okay? And then, of course, we've got
どうやって。
how or in what way. So let's just look at some sentences. So we've got this one.
こうやってお箸を持ちます。
Let's say you were eating with chopsticks and you were doing it wrong. Someone might have said, no, that doesn't work. You hold chopsticks like this.
こうやってお箸を持ちます。
Okay. Next one.
そうやってテレビばかり見ないで。
I want you to imagine your mother is looking very disappointing at you. You're on the couch all day long. You've been just watching TV. And she says,
そうやってテレビばかり見ないで。
don't just watch TV like that.
ああやって休みを過ごしたい。
Sugosu means to have time pass, okay? So this would be very good if you're watching TV and you see a guy like on the beach. He's drinking all sorts of like fancy cocktail drinks. He's just like watching TV on his iPad. It's just amazing. And you're just like, I want to spend my day off like that. Now it's much more further removed. And this just says テレビを見ながら言える表現, an expression that you can say while watching TV.
どうやって漢字を勉強しますか?
Now you might ask this to someone who speaks, let's say, this happens a lot. But let's say you meet like a German person who didn't learn English or a Russian person that didn't learn English, but they're really good at kanji. So you're like, wow, can you please tell me?
どうやって漢字を勉強しますか?
How do you study kanji? Right? You want to know. And then they'll tell you. All right.
どうやってアルバイトを見つけますか?
How do you find a part-time job?
ネットで検索します。
You search for it on the internet.
人に聞くのが一番です。
It's best to ask people. And this possible answer.
店の求人広告を見ます。
All right. So we're going to look at job ads. Okay. You see that we didn't have to use in the answer そうやって、ああやって、こうやって. It's weird to say, in this way you search the internet. Because if you said, こうやってネットで検索します, it's like you literally have to be demonstrating. Does that make sense? こうやって is always demonstrative. You're always showing it to them. So if I'm asking you, how do you write that kanji? Is こうやって. You only use the こうやって when you're demonstrating. If you're not demonstrating, then you could say, oh, I write it with a pen. Oh, I write it with a special brush.